importance, and this now we dey fight for push that we begin them for survive and then for live.
Okay, so Family go on if not the first time this will organize this kind of training.
Well, not the first time this. For this mother to mother project what we done the power don't really done the try for do since 2017, but at a very small scale. But yes, see any good thing a small they go with them. Like even this one we don't bring this mother mentors and now for train them for go behind them comping kind them. Now like this not the first time. And it don't be funded by the UN AIDS.
Okay, so one go one know wait make now woman they no more una can't put body training then why una no involvement way likewise man self they get the sick.
Yes, man, they get the sick, but you know, say in the face of every epidemic, women bear the greater burden, and most especially young women and girls. As you don't see the participants saying, we are young women, them with situation and with problems and different. And we need a very level playground for talk we own talk and do we own things. We really they encourage women then for they on board, but if we don't hold the grants force, we know the importance of her, we can able to do them better. So now that make we they try for engage with self. And the issue of stigma and discrimination, not forget about her, then the community is so high. But if we don't train them, all them skills there, so how for go be you company, how for approach them, gradually we they think that we get bigger one, we get bring in the male involvement package of it. Already they already facilitate or they talk about male involvement. They're very important. But for now, the mother mentors, now we the care for the pikin, we bear the pregnancy, we breastfeed, we care for the pikin. Now that's what they try for bring out now. We go encourage any man, we go come together with him wife. But these are the objective of the project and how we they follow for now.
Okay, so this training una get for taken at the provinces on a free tournament una go happen.
This one also of this mother mentors will get for taken abo, but now a very small number. Like the mother mentors who will get on this very project, now just 10 for both. But yes, still we go implement them and we go really try for work hard so that we results go come out and other partners and go see say very necessary that women of reproductive age, young girls, then really necessary with they live with HIV for tap them, comping them for treatment, retention, adherence and positive living.
Okay, so what's next after this training?
Next after this training, I for let the mother mentors and go into the community for begin for such straight for them company them and bring them come back into treatment. Now that's the happen immediately. Bring them back into treatment and care.
Well, that's not the voice of the National Coordinator for Voice of Women, Musu Antonia Jimmy. We be the talk inside that interview due to Karifa to content. Also, I be the talk what the sabi way they don't give to 20 men to mothers and 20 HIV counselor them for make sure say them go to different community them and look for better woman them we get HIV and AIDS sick for make them not go able to transfer to them baby them. The program where you listen to a midday show and they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As I be done introduce my studio guest them inside the program, Ibrahim Sori, Content Program Coordinator for Patriotic Youth Movement for National Cohesion. As I then I also for talking them awareness and sensitization program for youth them we then go get for Ostna Lombly. Make we start right away. Before we start, first just tell me about this organization.
Well, thank you for the opportunity we gave me. I'll say the Patriotic Youth Movement for National Cohesion are a non-political movement. We aim for bring Sierra Leoneans and together for understand and accept one another as brothers and sisters, as one family, the Sierra Leone family. Over the years as youth then at this nation, we don't come for realize say the only way forward for we where we come together. And we also intend for correct this misguided belief. There is a belief where I would say 70% of Sierra Leoneans they don't stand firm with, say Sierra Leone no go better again. I will say that in a dream or a message we don't pass on from generations to generations. So this movement we don't set them up for work against that misguided belief, that philosophy. And we believe say the only way forward if we come together, Salon go better again if we come together as patriotic Sierra Leonean as patriotic people.
So when the formation of this organization?
What?
When una formed this organization?
2019.
Okay, this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so why una decide for embark on sensitization and awareness to you and una target youth them in particular?
Firstly, the youth then constitute the active workforce. And now then are the future of the nation. So we aim for bringing them together, sensitize them about the need for national concord, because we don't see the fallback. Then there's there with the onboarding a taxi. Some man they say the youth they're not serious. So all them vices then they give you the courage for go about this tax. All the negative things that what they had in our community. We mainly focus on youth because in building and destroying, the youth then they're at the forefront. Okay, I know I'm for say this, but let me take you back. Decades ago, the bloody nasty war we done fed, sorry for my language, will occur in this nation. 100% were the youth. The destroying, the killing, the rape were the youth. So this now time now we don't set up this for talk to the youth, tell them say they get more for do other than destroying. Let them come together for the strategy of building, not to the strategy of destroying.
Alright. So whose form of message you know we get for care to the youth them?
Well, we get a lot of message them. Firstly, we talk about violence, tribalism, regionalism, discrimination, and a lot more, etc. We have a lot more.
Alright, so I'm sorry, continue for the with me at the program. And the program coordinator for Patriotic Youth Movement for National Cohesion. And I come over to my other studio guest, we na Zach Denke, we na one of the directors for Black Ties Event Management Company. Hello and welcome again to the program.
Hello, hi, good afternoon.
All right. Take me guys through this annual Christmas Black Tie Ball 2019. We wanna collaborate with the Rainbow Initiative. But before you start with the event, tell me what's the formation of the Black Tie event.
Well, the Black Tie Events Management Company, a company we set up from the UK, and we just extend. We branch in Sierra Leone, and we put them together 2019 this year, and see and dim fit as we first start, since now we first program, we think say it worthy for make we start straight up with social corporate responsibility by extending a hand and selecting a worthy cause and a reputable non-profit organization we like Rainbow we don't they help over 40,000 victims them, which about 90% of them are people that were below 17 years in terms of domestic violence victims. So we see say, and since one of the local organizations and the only organization where they provide free services, psychosocial and other treatments them to short victims, we think say it deemed fit for associate ourselves with Rainbow and assist them in raising fund. So the first annual Christmas Black Tie Ball when a formal event, mainly for working professionals, business executives, and public servants. We go want for network and have a good time during holiday season. And in terms of the proceeds, we think say it worthy for make we direct them to a worthy cause, short as for support victims them and help Rainbow for build a new center in Freetown, because then gets one cottage and then gets up and down the country. So it's worthy for let we do that.
Yeah, is it that this Black Tie move and company na the reason we make una form na like for
Well,
help
we
less privilege or
well,
something.
it's a for-profit
Why?
organization. It's a
The
company.
mission, the vision,
It's a
and
for-profit company, but we also see and deem fit as we social corporate responsibility, even though we are new in getting into the fold into the Sierra Leone entertainment industry. So we think say it worthy for make we choose a cause we go give back to society in a meaningful way. Having said that, in terms of wetin we dey do, we dey assist company groups, individuals, and different organizations them for organize the event. We're an event management company. We also get for we can assist in putting big exceptional or standard events them together. So if anybody interested in that, then can contact we. However, we program that is Friday, the 20th of December.
okay, we can't talk about the Friday we for the 20th. We want to ask one way they listen why wanna decide for collaborate with the Rainbow Initiative.
As I initially stated, the reason for that is being a responsible and a reflective organization in terms of delivering when it comes to our social corporate responsibility. We are for profit, but at the beginning we are not looking for the for the profit end of it, but we try to establish ourselves as a reputable and an organization we're able to deliver. So in view of that fact, we choose a reputable and a local organization where don't they do exceptionally well for victims them. As I state to you the figure, about 40,000 victims that we Rainbow assist. 90% of them are below 17. So it's a challenging cause, and even when you watch the trend in terms of the increase of sexual violence, you know, from the record, now then centers the normal we then get in terms of sexual assault cases in between January to November 2019, it's about 3,388 cases. So which is alarming. So I think it's a worthy cause for make we choose short organization in addressing short issues.
Right. This annual Christmas black tie ball 2019 event we get for host. And when I say the proceeds they go to Rainbow Initiative for support them. So which particular area on our get for give this proceeds to Rainbow Initiative for support them? Now which area?
Well, as I tell you, Rainbow they plan for build new center na Freetown. So then go decide how then go able for utilize the proceeds in terms of directing it to that project. But in conclusion of this program, we go hand over, you understand, whatever is the amount where we get for able for help then raise, and then go determine in terms of waiting then go do.
Alright, so in terms of publicity, how far una don't go? Una don't reach to people for let them see the need, you know, for be part of this event and make sure say I'm able for contribute in supporting the cause of children at the country in particular.
Well, in terms of promotion, we advert then the three major television stations, and we done the talk about
adverting on
programs
98.
Well, 98 as well. We just deliver them, so 98 go start for them as well. It on Universal, it on SLBC TV and radio, it on AYV radio and TV, it on Afri radio, it on Radio Democracy, as I say, we don't put them through, and all then organizations there. So where I mentioned, although assist we greatly in terms of assisting in promoting this event. We also there on Facebook, and we're there on Instagram, we're there on Twitter.
Then for one person we want to be part of this program, what you go tell them we go inspire them for let be part of this program?
Well, the first thing, you know, in society, people always want to get the right people them together in terms of networking. It not only go benefit you, say you they go out for go get fun and enjoy. One go ask, oh, it's a black tie formal event. I want go out for go enjoy myself. Why you want for dim me view with talking about sexual or domestic violence? Well, it will be short, but I feel say it's something we really we need for address. You know, not only say you go left hand to the police or the courts or the victim or the perpetrators. You know, we as society as well. You get to be a collective effort. In law, we all try to give back to society. In this now opportunity for the class. You know, the business executives and different class of the public service able for network and talk about relevant issues, even though it's a mix of entertainment with live band and you know, good meal and you know, and a cocktail sharing.
All right, continue for with me now the program in a Zach Denke and in one of the directors for Black Tie Events Management Company. As I didn't also for talk about annual Christmas Black Tie Ball 2019, where they collaborate with the Rainbow Initiative for send make sure say the couple wouldn't go get available for support the Rainbow Initiative then cause. Continue further with me now the program. The program na midday show and it come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You self get a chance for be part of this program. Send a text message to the number 077 981 981. Add your voice on the issues that we will discuss na the program. The program na midday show. And we will continue for take another issue inside the program. The National Decentralization Policy 2010 and the Local Government Act 2004 na policy where government be don implement over 15 years as way for bring change to the local people and chiefdom na the country. But this being time, the government be don review the National Decentralization Policy 2014 and the Local Government Act 2004. Floyd Alex Davis, na the national consultant for review the National Decentralization Policy, say the reason why make government review them two documents here. Now for make sure say they're able for change something them way been the inside this act for try implement implement the new policy them. He explained more to Elizabeth Bly inside this interview.
2004, the then government led by the late Dr. Ahmed Tijam Kaba bring local government and decentralization back in Salon after almost 30 years of its absence. You can agree with me, say 15 years, now a long time for make una don't get a system and a process ongoing we go do for revise now. Things say local government don't pass that stage now. Don't reach a stage we need for look waiting, don't walk over the past 15 years, and also one can go in the future, especially in this age of modernization. Some of the things them way for improve them, for make it actually be workable, especially with the young people and the grassroots them nowadays and in the future.
Una don't go na the 16 districts and ask people view about this law and policy. What's in the people tell una about this policy?
Well, the people say there is a lot of things inside the policy and the law we then go like for make change. So we get different views them from across the country. For example, people were interested in gender. You know, then see local governments is dominated by the men as usual. We go now some local council like Patriotic, district council. Now only about 3 women day out of so many councillors. Local government, finance, service, all the institution and they now so mandate. So then they ask for a quota, say at the local government level. When people want contest for election, if it be 50%, some people say if it be 50% women, if it keep 50% safe seats for women, you know, some say 30%. We get other people we say local government election not for be by like how it take place right now by party business. Let's say party business they bring a lot of fighting and disharmony amongst the community. So then say for go back to 30 years ago when so independent people and no more really contest the term of office of the councillor. They want for make government increase them from 4 years to 5 years, and they want to make the election, local council election, it take place at the same time with the national elections. Also get bike riders, them persons of disability, we then say you need for get certain safe seats for them at the localities.
Inside the review, on talk about poor conditions of service of local council staff. What in the local people don't recommend way for improve for the local council staff them?
Well, just as I may say, even the local council staff themselves may come up with the ideas there. Say, as a local council staff, they're not on the same level, with like the public servants or the civil servants. So they made a lot of recommendations. You get some people who say they forget a cadre system, where you will get different levels, like you get in the civil service, where you get grade A, grade B, grade C. Then you get to a certain position where you can even aspire for become a chief administrator. Some people they say for blend the local government service with the civil service.
So why where una they go do the validation na regional level una they go do instead of district level?
Well, as you say, validation during the first consultation we go every district, but validation basically we go give a summary of the information we get at the district level. So we invite representatives of the districts them for make them go meet a particular region, the regional headquarters. Then we give them the results and the summary of what we get from the district level.
Inside the Review Act, when I talk about local council budget review of the NGOs monitor, why na NGOs for monitor the local council budget review?
Well, if I can recall some of the things, the inputs them way the consultees they make, is that when you do local council budgets, when you develop them, it's good for make you get always good for make you get civil society, members of the civil society, organizations, NGOs, they already operate within districts. These NGOs them then gets the money. Some of them
Well, that's now the voice of the national consultant where they review the national decentralization policy. Alex Davis will be talking inside an interview to Elizabeth Blah. Also, I will talk about this policy where he said the reason we make government review then 2 documents here. Now for make sure say they're able for change some of the things them we did and try for implement new policy them. The program na midday show and they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Send a text message on issues and we'll discuss the program on 077 981 981. Make we relax and take music. After which we will continue with the program.
Easy Paris Production.
Oh, sweet home. Is it gay? Alonso. I said you on this one. No place
I let you go, say you can for come back. No place like home. I let you go, say you can for come back, yeah. No place like home.
no place like
home, yeah. No place like home. No place like home, yeah. I'm from Sierra Leone, born free tomboy. Always remember me jacket tomboy. Cause I wait for a fish, have the fun down the beach. Whoa, home sweet oh. Kalimba kona, one salon. Now they I can go fend fine for you. Back home you can jiggy jagga, you can swagger. You go pack, you go fuck, you go mark, you go sack. You like you now what? But another man some then go send you come back. Whoa, home sweet oh. Mama salon. Now we I let you go, say you can for come back. No place like home. I let you go, say you can for come back, yeah. No place like home.
no place like
home, yeah. No place place like home. No place like home.
No place like home. Alonzo there, so I say I don't go Ghana, I don't go China, don't Nigeria, even South Africa. No matter who side I go, no place like me sweet salon. I say I don't go US, don't go UK. With all this money, I still not okay. No matter who side I go, all day at the miss salon.
Alright, I hope so you don't enjoy that music the way we give you inside the program. If you just did tune in, remember say the program where you listen to a midday show. And they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. They continue with studio guests them, and inside the studio with me I get Jibril Kagbowe, the Deputy Executive Director for Rainbow Initiative, has since 79 years for talk on this annual Christmas Black Tie Ball 2019 event. We the Black Tie Company go get for all management company go get for all this coming Friday. Ellen, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's go right to you. Tell me what in this whole event go get for. How important will it be to Rainbow Initiatives?
Thank you again. Good afternoon, Sierra Leone. So this event is very, very important to Rainbow because, one, it helps for profile we as an organization, because when you partner with a credible company, we then know not only in a salon, but then know, outside salon, the profile way. And secondly, which is the most important one, it help for make money for we, because as a national NGO, Rainbow, we struggle for get money for take care of what they do as an organization. So we get with 5 Rainbow centers within a salon. We get the one Freetown within our cottage, but we feel from over the years, it kind of overwhelmed in the number of cases we they receive. On the average, they receive like 8 to 10 cases a day. So they make the work so much heavy for we colleagues within the center. So as a result, we say, well, if it's possible for law able for raise more money and get another Rainbow Center somewhere na Freetown. It could be Lumley or it could be, depending on what we'll get for agree on. So we partner with the Black Tie event management company, and we stage this event on Friday evening. Also, we invite on all, Asma James, everybody here for be part of. So we want to raise as much money as possible, and the proceeds they go to we, and that we go use for start up the initiative of
So we don't identify the particular area where we want a rainbow center.
Well, we don't identify, but it's still there in discussion. So we know for saying a year specifically we get for do we hopefully go one for do something around this Kiama Road access this new hospital, for see how we will get a center. There is a space at the back. But within in discussion, like I say, no one for Sam here. It is also possible that we go decide for go down at Lumley because it's kind of far from I don't care axis, from success axis down to the cottage community, which we Rainbow Center Day.
As you likely say, because of the challenges them we Rainbow Initiative they face for carry out the work, make una collaborate with this organization, this company, for make sure say they're able to get a couple so that we're not able for the establish more. Waiting this of which importance this will be in our they carry out on our work.
Important because like I say, in terms of the money, we wholly and solely depend on donors. And of course we know how the competition they now for donor money, regardless of what they do. Although now we are the only provider of free medical and psychosocial support to survivors, but there are lots more other people that we need the money equally as we do. So for there we get an opportunity for diversify we income source, we funding source. I think it's a big opportunity than they, and we get and of course we know say donor funding they're really very restricted. If they say this now for give to this, not this for do, not this for do, and in the past we never get They don't always say, okay, I did build another, rainbow center for you. So this one now, if the money raised, we get the liberty for use them. Now make we don't peg and say, well, if it comes, then we dey build a new rainbow center. Now,
All right.
Freetown.
Continue for the with me na the program in Emna Jibril Kagbo and Emna the Deputy Executive Director for Rainbow Initiative. The program na midday show. Send a text message on the issues that we discuss. Now the program make I come over to you, Ibrahim Sori Conte. We are the program coordinator for Patriotic Youth Movement for National Cohesion. Tell me, because I believe in the first phase this of una project where una will get for start. Tell me usai will get for take place in the area where una will start and the kind people them una will get for bring together for start this awareness and sensitization on national cohesion.
Well, the program will commence now. Marfa Field, Lumley Regent Road. The letters don't go out to various stakeholders that across the constituency 132, and letters don't go out again to the major institutions then like State House to His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio. It don't go out to NEC, Plan, PPRC, all over. So even they now the Society of Radio Democracy, they let us we don't invite house to house. We go house to house, drop letters to them, talk to the youth them. Firstly, we talk to all the schools there, our constituency 132, all the senior schools, the high schools there in our constituency 132. We don't talk to the school picking them, tell them about the program, why them for partake by this program. So we need them now day.
What in actually you wanna hope for achieve? Even though you do talk about let the people and get the love for the country, be honest to themselves and all of that. What you wanna hope for achieve?
Well, we expectations or we outcome now that for us see every single individual in Sierra Leone, them feel recognized as Sierra Leonean, enjoying rights and freedom, and also for the people everywhere, now the capitals, the villages, for let them begin inhale the air of peace, love, and harmony. Because if we take a look at the present state of the youth in Sierra Leone, we don't characterized by indiscipline, lack of focus, susceptible manipulation. They're all not tell well for the future of this country. So the only way forward therefore for the youth and for come together and cultivate the virtues of discipline, hard work, honesty, love for the country, and harbor tribalism, regionalism, and other negative vices then way to undermine national unity and cohesion. So we major expectations I foresee everybody come together as one.
So that they will get for be the speaker. We will get for talk to the youth here, but and thing them we get for do with love for the country, honesty, kind of who that will get for be the speaker.
Well, we'll get for guest speakers them. One of them get for be the honorable of the constituency, Honorable Tawa. He get for be one of the religious leaders, the imams and the pastors. The religious leaders, then one on each side get for there. So the lectures mainly get for do by we the organizers of the movement. The lectures get for done by we, but the guest speakers then get for talk mainly on peace. Then get for do that.
So when I get plan for take this, if I don't, if this program will get for host, now normally successful, when I get plan for take them out there and take them now other communities, them now the now Freetown and the country as a whole.
Well, the strategy is already there in place. We choose for do now all the constituencies, then all the 132 constituencies, then are Sierra Leone.
Okay.
So after this, we will go to constituency 131. We do so because not everybody can privilege for get the message around. The message can go on media. Not everybody can get the privilege for listen to radios, listen and watch the TV.
So when this whole thing will get for start, now which area owner will get for start this first phase of this program?
It comprises of 5 communities: Lumley, Malama, Juba, Kaningo, and Kamayama. So it take place around Lumley because now at the center. So they take place around Lumley.
Continue for the veterinary program, Ibrahim Soy Conte, program coordinator for Patriotic Youth Movement for National Cohesion. I come over to Zach Denke, we are one of the directors for Black Ties Event Management Company. Now, let me talk about the caliber of people that we will get for invite now this event, and same way. So let me talk about the security aspect of this whole event, because that's a major thing where people can think of.
Well, as you know, the venue where we host the event is a place of class and opulence, and a prestigious hotel. Then get security, and we also go make provision for additional securities for secure not only the venue but also the vehicles that we go for park outside. And in terms of the class of people, the way they come, as I earlier mentioned, you know, the provision will make a cut across business executives, public servants, you know, we know they discriminate in terms of the class where they come, even the middle class, they're also welcome, as long as you get your ticket. And
so how much are the tickets?
Well, we get
price?
We get for the VIP, we get 500,000. We get 1 million for the VVIP, and we also get for corporate tables, and where they start at 5 million. So it all depends which one you prefer for take, and you will be very pleased and rush for come the next event.
All right. That continue for the veterinary program. I come to Jibril. Now tell me, what we get for the Rainbow Initiative, the role. Now that whole process, is it that we get for see a presentation on, for the fact that they try for support, you know, picking them issues, picking them we don't fall victims of sexual gender-based violence. Is it that we go get for see presentation of the kind of day?
Well, definitely. They do a documentary right now. We for complete, maybe tomorrow. We colleagues say like at the talk, they don't go at the Rainbow Centers, they're upline right now. Then they try for collect material them. You know, we just want for showcase, let people then we perhaps not ever go to Rainbow Center, get the opportunity for see firsthand what it look like when you talk about Rainbow Center. So we'll get for do that documentary, and also we also want for do a kind of short PowerPoint presentation. We will also the show, you know, what they do and what's the impact where we worked on create in maybe in 2019. And just do a kind of quick analysis of what we're going to need in terms of the money for do another Rainbow Center na Freetown. So definitely there are going to be presentations.
Why not Freetown no more on the target for open a Rainbow Center?
Well, not just in Freetown no more. We want for do all over the country if we have the opportunity. You know, but for this particular one, we feel safe for doing a Freetown, you know, for just reduce the workload on we colleagues away at the Freetown Cottage Hospital Rainbow Center. Okay. You know, like I say, on the average, we get like 8 to 10 to 11 to 12 cases on a daily basis. And we feel say other people then they will also they suffer, we go on for access with services, but they're not able for reach because the center in the eastern part of Freetown. You know, so we feel say if we bring on to the western part, we get a new one at the western part of Freetown. Other people, them Malama, you know, then Funkia axis, all of them, and then they go easily able for access with services, you know, within the western area.
All right, Zach Makaka with you inside. You know, say the events, even though we talk on issues that we get to do with picking, I want support. But any side show would be entertainment or something, we will spot us, you know, we will say, oh yeah, I want to be part of this.
Oh yes, absolutely. We get international artists that we get for perform. We get a live band. We also get poets. Then we get for it some poetry, and also, you know, we could get a very good sound system. We're going to entertain the guests them.
So most people are not targeting all. We are not expect for.
Well, our target is within 400-500 people.
So not only get the sales.
Well, It's comfortable getting there.
Really?
So we just they hope for let people they rush and get them tickets. For let them just call 099-807-444. Let them not miss out on this exceptional event.
All right, continue for the with me now the program. The program midday show they continue. Like I'm over to you. Sorry, Ibrahim, quickly. Tell me but when the dates of this particular event we get for happen. Now the area where it get for be and how una will get for because a crowd una will get for bring come together in terms of security what una don't put in place.
Well, the date's not January 6th, 2020. We get letters for the police, for the force. We get letter for them. We talk to them. We meet them. For let them give you first of all the permit. So, and again for give you security. We don't talk to the honorable about that again, and we get for go issue out the invitation to the police, to the IG.
All right. Well, make a few text message where don't come now the program. This first one where I go read say, I went through a very difficult and dangerous life in my entire youth age, but I have been transformed and now living a decent life through education. Therefore, I believe that with proper implementation of Patriotic youth program, you can transform the lives of many youth positively. And this is a come from Jabati Jawad. Right, and these texts are they talk about the black tie program is very important for our country, especially the youth of this country. God bless you from Shaggy Godrich. And this other one say, I owe Parliament. Okay, we don't do anything but Parliament now. So this other one they say the black tie events complain. What are we expecting to see during this event? This exercise not put in name. This other one say this is a laudable program to support rape victim in the country. Thank you so very much, the organizers of this program. Alright, well, with that text message there, I come over to my studio guest them and make una respond to the text message them on Canada program. Must start with you, Ibrahim Soy, the program coordinator for Patriotic Youth Movement.
Well, the first text I will say, the kind of program they are, the youth program they are, the need for support. Yeah, actually, we open up to any support. Support where they come in positively, because this is not a non-political movement. Support where they come positively, not for can influence we for destroy, for can take we for go do what you want. This now for the nation. This now for Salon. So if you come in with your support, we open up to any support. We contact line day. We email address and day. So we open up to any support.
I get the contact line if you get.
Well, the contact line are 079 766 554, and the other one are 077 808 691. The other one are 099 979 466.
Okay, so from what you they talk now, are they support on yourself or
yeah,
get people who they support on our organization?
This first start now self-sponsored.
Alright.
We'll not get any support from nobody.
Alright, Ibrahim, so we continue for the program. I come to Zach Denke, one of the directors for Black Tie Event Management Company.
Well, I want to extend me great appreciation and thanks to the texters. Waiting and for expect when they come to this program, you go expect for meet with people of class and an environment where go be very friendly, full with entertainment, and you will get a wonderful presentation where go expose you ignorance, or even if you not be able to grasp the issues about domestic violence, you go able to capture, from the short presentation where you come from Rainbow, and you go get a live band, you go get a 3-course meal.
You use this for say final word now.
Okay, yeah, you go get a 3-course meal, and you go get the ambience, getting into the environment, and it will be a class of opulence. It's going to be exceptional. So I want to thank everybody.
So if you want one ticket, how you will get?
And if you want tickets, you can call 076-602-2935 or 075-539-063, or you call 099-807-444. Rush and get your tickets now, because it go now an unmissable event.
All right, Zach Denke, continue for the program. May I come to you, Jibril Kagbo, Deputy Executive Director for Rainbow Initiative.
Yes,
From
so
the text them where you don't get any response.
right. I think say my colleague don't respond, but because the person say waiting we expect for see. Maybe my parting word could be that I want to encourage every Sierra Leonean for be part of this event, for save a life. We all they see on a daily basis how girl picking and they suffer. For let you join under you 500,000, you bring them for contribute in saving lives of women and girls. I think say you could do yourself good, and you could do good to Mama Salon and the women of this country.
All right, thank you so very much. In name Jibril Kagbo, and the Deputy Executive Director for Rainbow Initiative. Thank you so very much for being part of this program.
Thank you.
And the same way, so we've been get Zach Denke, we are one of the directors for Black Tie Event Management Company. As since I've been there also for talk on this annual Christmas Black Tie Ball 2019, we then go get for host na Kabenda Hotel.
Friday the 20th of December 2019.
All right.
Thank
you so very much for being part of this program.
Having me.
And the same way, so we get Ibrahim. So you get anything for
To the people of Sierra Leone, we the organizers them of this movement, we don't embark on this worthwhile venture for sensitize the people of all the constituencies in Sierra Leone, particularly the youth, we constitute the active workforce and the future of our beloved nation, about the need for national cohesion, where I think say essential for peace, stability, and development. So against this backdrop, the Patriotic Youth Movement for National Cohesion, they appeal to various stakeholders, parents, for help sensitize the youth them, using their influence and position within all our society for the common good of this nation.
All right. Ibrahim Soye-Conte, thank you so very much for being part of this program.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I also the program midday show tap for today, Wednesday, December 18, 2019. Plenty thank you to my producer Alex Lawrence Kuruma, executive producer Michael Sambola, technical team Moses Kavura, and DJ Ahmad Wegidi, technical support. Thank you guys so very much. Elizabeth Bala, we same way, so make sure say when they watch we on my Facebook page, and we say forget Channel Jalo. We don't make sure say when they watch we very close at the Facebook. Thank you so very much. You will listen and send you text message. Thank you. May we bring this edition of the program midday show. Mina Elizabeth Campbell left you for now.